More than a game, the emotional legacy of USA women's basketball. Opening scene, montage of USA women's basketball moments, crowd cheers, slow music. Narrator, voiceover. For decades, the USA women's basketball team has been more than just champions on the court. They've been pioneers, role models, and symbols of resilience. This is their emotional legacy. Cut to old black and white photos of women's early basketball teams. Narrator. It began in a time when women's sports were often ignored. Few believed they belonged on the big stage. But these athletes carried more than basketballs in their hands, they carried dreams, determination, and the fight for respect. Transition to Olympic clips, 1976 Montreal, the first women's Olympic basketball tournament. Narrator. In 1976, women's basketball made its Olympic debut. The USA team didn't just play, they made history. They proved to the world that women could compete, inspire, and win. Clips of 1990s dominance: Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops, Dawn Staley. Narrator. The 1990s became a golden era. Legends like Lisa Leslie, Cheryl Swoops, and Dawn Staley turned victories into dynasties. Gold medals became more than trophies, they were symbols of equality, pride, and power. Slow-motion shots: Diana Taurasi, Sue Bird, Maya Moore hugging teammates. Narrator. But beyond the wins, it was the sacrifices. Hours of training. Time away from families. The burden of carrying a nation's expectations. Every tear shed, every bruise endured, was for something greater than themselves. Montage: young girls watching, playing basketball, cheering for Team USA. Narrator. And that's the true legacy. Not just medals, but moments that inspired millions of young girls to believe, to dream, to pick up a basketball and say, "That could be me one day." Final shots: USA women lifting another Olympic gold, waving flags, emotional embraces. Narrator, with rising music. The USA women's basketball team showed the world that it's more than a game. It's courage, unity, and history written in red, white, and blue. Their story isn't finished, because their legacy lives on in every new generation. Screen fades to black with text: more than a game, the emotional legacy of USA women's basketball.